Memory is the invisible thread that stitches together the rich tapestry of our lives. From the aroma of our favorite childhood dish to the face of a loved one, our memories define who we are. Every experience, every emotion, every bit of knowledge we acquire is woven into this intricate tapestry. Imagine waking up every day with a blank slate, unable to recognize loved ones or recall past joys and sorrows. Our memories provide us with a sense of continuity, connecting our past to our present and shaping our future. Think about the last time you met an old friend. The joy of recognition, the shared jokes, the flood of memories, all testament to the power of our minds to store and retrieve information. But how does this remarkable process unfold? How do our brains capture the nuances of life and preserve them for years to come? Let us delve into the fascinating world of memory and explore the mechanisms that make it all possible. Imagine our brain as a vast network of interconnected pathways, with billions of neurons firing signals to one another. Each new experience, every piece of information we encounter, triggers a cascade of activity in these neural networks. Like a sculptor molding clay, these neural connections are constantly being shaped and reshaped as we learn and experience the world around us. When we encounter something new, our senses gather information and send it to the brain. This triggers the activation of specific groups of neurons, creating a unique pattern of neural activity. The more frequently these neurons fire together, the stronger the connections between them become, like a path etched deeper with every use. This process of strengthening connections is known as synaptic plasticity, and it forms the basis of memory formation. Think of it like learning a new dance routine. Initially, the steps seem unfamiliar and difficult, but with repeated practice, the movements become ingrained in our muscle memory. Similarly, as we revisit information or re-experience events, the neural pathways associated with those memories are strengthened, making them easier to recall. Our memory system is not a monolithic entity, but rather a complex interplay of different types of memory. One useful way to understand this is to think of short-term memory as the brain's scratchpad and long-term memory as its hard drive. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, is our mental workspace for holding a limited amount of information for a brief period. It allows us to remember a phone number just long enough to dial it or keep track of our place in a conversation. However, this information quickly fades unless we make a conscious effort to retain it. Long-term memory, on the other hand, has a much larger capacity and can store information for days, weeks, years, or even a lifetime. It is where we keep our knowledge, experiences, and skills. When we encode information effectively from short-term memory into long-term memory, it becomes available for retrieval in the future. Think of it like saving a file on your computer's hard drive. It's there for you to access whenever you need it. Emotions are not merely fleeting feelings, they are powerful sculptors of our memories. Have you ever noticed how vividly you remember emotionally charged events like a joyous celebration or a traumatic experience? Emotions act like a highlighter pen on our memories, making certain events stand out more prominently than others. When we experience strong emotions, our brains release hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which influence the amygdala, a brain region involved in processing emotions. The amygdala in turn interacts with the hippocampus, a key area for memory consolidation. This intricate interplay between emotions and memory ensures that we remember events that are significant for our survival or well-being. However, the influence of emotions on memory is not always straightforward. While strong emotions can enhance memory, they can also lead to biases and distortions. For example, our memories of past events can be colored by our current mood or beliefs. This is why eyewitness testimonies can be unreliable, as our recollection of events can be influenced by stress, fear, or even our own preconceived notions.